Hey guys, it's Damien from Marketing Food Online. I've got a really quick response to this video tonight. Is going to be a super quick response to a question in regards to the fourth quarter. If you're not familiar with that terminology, October, November, December. Of course, every year, every 3 months is broken up into a quarter in regards to the business world. I do, by the way, apologize about my bright blue shirt. It is a long story, and you probably don't want to hear about it. So the fourth quarter, I had a question in regards to, is it too late in October? We're actually in October right now. Is it too late to get into retail stores? Do buyers buy stuff during the fourth quarter? The answer is no, they do not. From my experience, and plus the 20 plus years that I worked in retail, I know how the buyers worked at corporate offices and when we got our product. And I can tell you that most businesses right now are so busy prepping for October, November, and December, of course, that they don't necessarily do any buying during this time period. I would be very surprised that national chains, retail stores or grocery stores in that matter, they do their buying, just to give you a heads up, in advance. They do it anywhere from 4 to 6 months. Many of the products that you will now see, if you start to see Halloween stuff, for instance, those products were actually bought by a corporate buyer several months to even sometimes a year in advance. So right now, if you are approaching a store, or if you're looking to approach a store about a product, they are so busy that they may not even give you the time of day. The answer would be no. They're not necessarily buying at this time of the year. They're literally, I spoke with some buyers recently, maybe about a month ago. This was some food distributors that I've been in contact with that are actually planning and doing their purchasing for Easter already. And many a times they actually do it even towards the beginning of the summer as far as what they are purchasing right now. So if you have products that you're interested in that you think would be a good Easter fit or around that time frame, and not necessarily, if it's not necessarily Easter oriented, that just kind of gives you an idea of how far in advance corporate buyers, mainly for retailer stores. Again, I'm only speaking from my experience with retail stores and food buyers. They do it really far in advance. If you're looking to speak to a food broker or a food distributor, they're in the same boat, because many of them will take their cues, the cues to buy products and stock up. They take it from the retail stores. So it's really the retailers who dictate the purchasing. If you're going to a food distributor, if you're going to a food broker, and most brokers will explain that to you as well. But during this time of the year, if you've kind of already missed a boat. But I will give you a really cool tip. The most amazing thing about selling online is if you've got an Amazon store, if you're selling your product, okay, and you're not looking to get into a retail store, if you're on eBay, if you got a great store on eBay, you got one on Etsy, these types of retailers online, it's never too late, okay? And the reason why I say that is as of right now, we are selling a tremendous amount of Thanksgiving and Halloween and Thanksgiving products through our outlets online. So you're not having to deal with that additional buyer, you know what I mean, between you and the retail store, because you kind of are the retail store, if you understand what I mean. Having a store that's open and active, like on an Amazon or eBay store, or even your own website actually, you can kind of dictate what you're going to offer your customers through those portals, through those platforms. So just keep that in mind. That's one of the most amazing things about having an online presence, is just that. It's the idea that you don't necessarily have to dictate your production based upon what a retail store is going to buy, and when the retail store is going to buy, and how much the retail store is going to buy. So that is the other reason why getting your understanding together of how e-commerce works, getting your store up and running with a certain platform, presenting your products online, it's a 24/7, every day counts type of business, and you can make it work for you, okay? So don't get discouraged. If you're looking to get into retail stores and stuff right now, to be honest with you, don't even waste your time. They're not going to buy unless you're dealing with, the only other outlets that I could think of would actually be like mom and pop stores. If you've got a local grocery chain and it's just run by a family and they want to introduce a new product, start small. You might be able to get your foot in there. But if you're looking at a Target, you're looking at Kroger, you're looking at Whole Foods, Fresh Markets, you're looking at national chains, I'll be honest with you, just to sound blunt, don't bother. Don't bother. They're not going to be interested right now. They're going to say, call me back in February or March. Don't even bother with them right now. It's just not going to work. It's not going to happen. So get focused on being on the computer. Get online. Again, focus on your stores. If you've got an online presence, build up that online presence, because that you don't have to go to a distributor for that. You're not looking for a buyer to buy from you. You're not looking for a food distributor to stock up and then to sell to a retailer. You become the person between you and basically you and your buyer. So I hope that answers the question, and I've kept it really short and sweet tonight, just a 5-minute video, because it kind of just, the answer was really simple. Don't bother, okay? It's October, it's 2017, it's October, you're almost in the middle of the month now. Don't bother with them, but focus your efforts and energy. If you're online, build up that energy, promote it, market it, or yes, you can go to these other food distributors or food brokers or even these chains, but understand that if you do, they're probably going to do their buying, they're stocking up, they're going to do all of those transactions February, March, and April, okay? It ain't going to happen right now. So I hope that really quick video just gives you an understanding of how that works. If it does, please do give me a thumbs up. If you want a little more explanation or if you don't understand it quite for sure, let me know down below. As always, ask me questions. If you don't like my videos, hey, give me a thumbs down. I always appreciate honest opinion, and I do hope that I get to see you on my next video. And again, guys, if you have family, friends, or even a company, somebody who may benefit from my videos, share my videos with them. I definitely appreciate the sharing, and I definitely appreciate the subscribing. And I'll come out with constant videos and more information to help you grow your food business. So thanks, guys.